Well, a very good afternoon and welcome back to Crafters TV for our brand new show, The Craft Collective. Oh my word, how exciting! A brand new show for all of our third-party guests and our friends. And I am joined with a lovely friend. I've got the gorgeous Leann.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very well.
You
Thank you.
smell divine.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my word. What have we got on?
We've got on the Lost Cherry.
Oh, the Lost Cherry.
The Lost Cherry.
The Lost Cherry. Well, you smell bloody lovely.
Thank you, darling.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, so I was alone this morning and we did have some gremlins, unfortunately.
Oh, did we?
We did indeed. But they're all fixed and we are ready to go for, touch wood, for our brand new show. And, oh my word, this cardstock that we have got on, the Arden cardstock. Here it all is, in its glory.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
It is fantastic.
I'm so excited that I got to do the launch show on this because I love cardstock. I'm a bit of a collector of cardstock.
Yeah.
And I like a good quality cardstock, and I like cardstock in many colours so that I can make whatever I want in the colours that I want, but more importantly, where I've got colours that work together so I can have a light, a mid and a dark. I love a monotone look.
Oh, absolutely.
And having this array of colours gives me the construction, the quality, the performance, and all of that beautiful ability to match and choose the colours that I want to work together.
Absolutely. And as you can see, the selection behind me is fantastic. If you were with us for the earlier show, we did go through all of the names, which we will do again for you. Leann has got some... What are you going to be creating for us today?
I'm going to keep it to just showing you how it scores, how it folds, how it cuts, how it embosses, how it die cuts, how it constructs. So I'm going to show you how all of the things that you would want to do with cardstock work and how this will perform for you. So we're not making a fancy finished pretty card.
Absolutely.
But actually, I thought you would be more interested in how does it construct in a box? How does it fold as a card base? Can I make an envelope box with it? Can I die cut it? Can I emboss it? All of those things, you need to know that your cardstock's going to work for you.
Absolutely.
And I thought, let's look at how your cardstock's going to work for you.
Stunning. So, we have got more newness for you. I'm going to let you go and get set up, ready for the show.
Can I take my shoes with me?
Yes, take your shoes. Off you step. Take your shoes. And off you go.
Thanks.
So the other newness that we have got for you today is our Kalal all-purpose glue, and this one is your 1 litre bottle. So if you head to the website, get on to Shop the Day, you will find all of the cardstock and of course our Kalal all-purpose glue for you there. Hello, I'm back on my side of the studio. So whilst Leann is getting set up, let's see who we've got joining us on the socials. We have got, I think we've got Jan and Rachel with us in for this one, unless Rachel's just chatting in. So do comment in any questions that you have got. Starting off though, I do want to say we had a question in the earlier show from Karen. And she did ask if the core is white or solid on the cardstock, and Leann has just told me because it is vat dyed, it is solid. Is that right, Leann? It's solid.
Yes.
Yes, it is solid. I listened. I did listen and learn. So yeah, the core is solid on the cardstock. But who have we got? Asa is with us. Hello and good afternoon. Hello to you. Debbie Swanson is with us. Good morning, everyone from Ridgefield, Washington. Susan Hope, hello from surprisingly sunny Wales. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Of course. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We are over on Facebook as well for this show, so give us any reactions that you want to on Facebook. We have also got Conrad Cutter. Hi everyone. Hello to you, Conrad. Mary Pat 1000. Good morning everyone from Montana. I'm a 12 by 12 scrapbooker and really excited for this show. Yes, this cardstock is going to be perfect for your scrapbooking. So let's get into it. If you weren't here for the earlier show, we went through, we've got different selections as well as individual packs of the colours that we've got. So we're going to start on our 12 by 12 Arden cardstock, and this is your pastels. So, am I going overhead for you, Jamie? We'll go close, fabulous. So this being your pastels here. Now in your pastels, for £17.99. And just to mention as well, we are UK only at the minute, but it will be coming to the US for you very, very shortly. So in your pastels, what you are getting is 12 by 12, you are getting 6 colours, and you are getting 4 sheets of each in there. So you're getting 24 sheets, and these are all 300 GSM. Now, with the 12 by 12, on one side, you have got your textured cardstock. Then on the reverse side, you have got your smooth cardstock. Now this one's not open, so I am just going to read the colours out for you down the bottom. So in your pastels, you are getting your jade, you are getting your chamois, you are also getting your sunset, your blossom, your lilac, and your arctic blue. And once again, it is £17.99 for that 12 by 12 mixed premium cardstock there. For your 12 by 12s, you are also going to be getting a Brights collection as well. So here's the bright one. Again, all of the details are the same there. So in your Brights, the colours that are included are your Kelly Green, you have got your Sunflower, you've also got the Flame in there, you've got the Cherry, you've got the Back to the Fuchsia, and you've also got your Splash Blue in there, which this morning, as I said, was a very, very fan favourite in the studio. That Splash Blue was lovely. And then last but not least, for your colour selections, you are going to be getting a deep tones as well. So within the deep tones, you've got your moss, you've got your walnut, you've got the dawn, you've got the aubergine, you've got the Amazon, and you have also got the navy blue in there as well. So once again, with the 12 by 12s, one side, you've got that lovely textured cardstock, and then on the other side, it is nice and smooth for you. So, those are the 12 by 12s. Our lovely Leann is pretty much ready and set up. So, do you know what? Let's get into it. Let's get into a nice little quick demo for you.
Let's do it. I'm excited. And can I just say, the experience when you take this cardstock out is incredible. It feels... You know when you can feel quality? When you open a pack of cardstock and you can go, oh, that isn't worth the money I paid for it. That feels a bit rough or a bit budget, or, you know, that hasn't been milled nice and smooth, and all of those things. You will not feel that with this. This, when you take it out the pack, it feels crisp. It feels like it wants to be folded. It feels like it's going to hold its weight. It's got that fabulous flick factor where you've got the strength in there. And of course, we've talked about the fact that it's vac dyed, so it's solid all the way through. Its core is not white. Its core is not a pastel pale interpretation of the colour. It's the solid true colour all the way through, which is incredible when you're doing your makes and when you're die cutting, because it's not going to be fluffy. We're going to talk about all of those things. So the first thing we're going to do is a card base, all right? So
Fab.
I think we'll do the card base with a nice, solid, one of my favourites. I think this might be cherry red. No, this is dawn. Oh, I love this colour.
It's our dawn.
This is dawn. It is so beautiful. It really is. And we're just going to cut this down. So I think what I'm going to do is make, because we're going to use our scoreboard, and then we're going to make an envelope box with this as well, so you can see how to do that and how precise it'll be in a contrasting colour. So I'm going to make a custom sized card, because we don't always want to just make the 6 by 4, 5 by 7. Sometimes we want to make something a little bit different. So I'm going to make a 7 by 4.5 inch card.
Lovely.
Okay? So to do a 7 by 4.5 inch card, we need 2 times 4.5, which is 9. So we need 9 inches on the length. So we'll just cut ourselves this piece of cardstock to 9 inches. So we're going to line that up on the board and then trim that. So we've got that at 9, and then we need this at 7. So we'll come to 7 inches here, and we'll trim that to 7. Like that. And then what we're going to do is flip this round. I don't know if we've got these in stock anywhere, have we?
I don't think we do, you know. I think they've flown off the shelves, those, have, Leann?
Did they?
Well, yeah.
All of them, everywhere. Oh my word.
Go on, Dean, have a check for us, but I'm sure they're gone.
Right, so now what I've done is I've just flipped it over, so I've got the scoring part of the board, and I said I was going to do a 4.5 inch by 7, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I've got the 7 inch down there, and now I need to come along to the 4.5 inch and score myself a line down here. So when you're scoring any cardstock, we need to just score several times, and this is with a quality cardstock always, because what you're doing is relaxing the fibres in the card, which means when then you come to fold it like this, it folds effortlessly, and when you burnish it, it will burnish effortlessly, and then you will get a beautiful pristine fold. Can we just look at that, Jamie? Thank you. Because it is absolutely exceptionally pristine. You'll see there that it is so sharp, and because we've got that core, there's no cracks in the crease. So you don't see any white fibre coming through, you don't see any fluff, you just see a gorgeous, pristine score line, which is incredible. And can we just talk about the fact that it holds its shape beautifully and it's standing precise as well. It's not bending down, it's not wanting to fold, it's proud. And that's what you want with a quality cardstock. You want a nice crisp crease, and you want it to stand proud.
I like that.
Absolutely.
It is proud.
So that's the card base done in a flash, and the quality is incredible. Let me just tear one of my pieces here, because I want to talk to you about that lovely dyed core. So I've just got a spare piece that I've chopped off here, and I'm going to tear this. And what you can't see, even though I've got a rough tear, and here I've got it so like it's half an inch there. Can you see any change in colour?
Absolutely nothing.
There's no change in colour, not a minute of it, because this is vat dyed, which means the pulp is all dyed in the same dye solution and then milled to its beautiful smooth finish with the A4, which means you get no white core, no variation, no shading. It's incredible, and that is the testament of a premium quality cardstock. So you're getting that. So there's the card base done. Shall we do a envelope?
Yes,
please.
12
by 12 for it to go with, and then we're going to do some matting and layering so you can see that. So for a 7 by 4.5 envelope, and this is a 1/2 inch envelope box I'm going to do. We need the 10 by 10 size cardstock. Now this is the 12 by 12. The texture, can we just take a minute and see if we can look at the texture on there, Jamie? Thank you. Can we see it?
It's coming in.
Is it harder on the darker colour? Should I get a lighter colour on the dark one?
Yes, you've got it there.
There it is. There's the texture. So you get that beautiful, almost linen texture on the 12 by 12 on one side, and then when I turn that round, beautifully smooth on the reverse. So you've got the best of both worlds with this one. You can have the texture or you can have the smooth in your 12 by 12 sheet. It's entirely up to you. So I'm going to just flip over my score line to my trim line again. There we go. And I'm going to trim this to 10 by 10. This one is cherry red.
So worth mentioning, just while Leann's trimming that down there, your A4, you've got 225 GSM of weight in the cardstock, and then for your 12 by 12, that is your 300 GSMs.
Yes. So that's 10 inches, and then we're going to do this one at 10 inches. We need a 10 by 10 piece, like this. There we go. It cuts. It's an absolute dream to cut. You know, when you're cutting some cardstock, your blade can get snagged or caught, and then you make it all fluffy on the edge. Because the mill hasn't been beautifully smooth and precise, you don't get any of that with this cardstock. It's absolutely incredible. Move that back over to my score line. Just get my blade out of the way, and then I'll get my little triangle piece here. There we go. So I'm putting on my little triangle in the right place. And we just need to make sure that we get that there. Needs to come along one. There we go. And that's so it runs off the edge there smoothly. Okay, so we know what we're doing. And then I'm checking my booklet. And because I'm doing the 4.5 by 7, I know I need to do the red scale mark. Okay, and then the out on the 4.5. So I'm going to do the 3 3/4 and then 4.5. So I take my piece of 10 by 10 cardstock, pop it on here, and I'm going to 4.5 first. Doesn't matter which order you do it in, as long as you do both of the lines. So that's 4.5. Hold this down nice and still, and then score that line. So that's the 4.5 inch line that I've done there. And then I'm moving this, I think I said 3 3/4, didn't I?
Oh, you tested me
I
there.
said 3 3/4, there we go. So there's the 3 3/4 line. Just keep it nice and still and do that, score it down. So that's scored there.
Beautiful.
There we go. And then to score these now, I just need to put these back in and I line these lines up with the bottom of this piece here.
Yeah.
And so therefore I don't need to go and do the 4.5, 3 3/4 measurement again.
Oh, Leanne, do you know what as well, what I'm thinking?
What you thinking?
I don't know if you've got any green cardstock out there, but it's St. Patrick's Day today, isn't it?
Is it? Mm-hmm. Oh my word. Well, do you know there's 3 fabulous, well 4 in fact if you wanted, fabulous colours on there which would be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for that. The thing with this particular collection is, Brent, with all of these cardstocks, is that you get all of the coordinating colours, but you get beautiful standalone colours as well. You'll see that when I come to do the matting and layering in a second.
Nice.
So I'm just following those lines there, lining it up. I've got so much stuff on my bench, I'm struggling with my cardstock.
Do you want me to come and clear some stuff for you?
No, because I need it all.
Oh.
I'm going to show you, because I want to show you how it punches, I want to show you how it embosses. This is just, you know, if you need an excellent cardstock which is quality and you want all of the colours, so you're setting up your own almost card library at home with all of the colours that you could need, this is the one for you. So I've done all of my score lines there. I'm then just going to cut out the little corner pieces and we'll see how this goes together.
Got a lot of people joining us for our new show as well. Lots of people saying happy St. Patrick's Day. Good morning, lovelies.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody, especially if you're over the pond.
Yeah. We've got Carol with us. She's saying it's very cold but sunny in Dublin today. And who else have we got with us? Yeah, it does sound like here, right, Dean?
Have you been to Dublin, Ben? You're not Ben, you're Brent. Have you been to Dublin, Brent?
How very dare you? Yes, I've been twice, Leanne, but the last time I went will be the last time that I go back.
Right.
So...
Think it was expensive?
In the main bits, yes, but a little bit further out, I didn't think it was too bad.
Right.
What about you? Have you been?
I've never been, and I'd love to go.
not?
Yeah, I would love to go. It's definitely on our bucket list for the next, like if not this year, next year, to get over there and go and experience.
Do you like a Guinness?
My husband loves a Guinness.
Does he? Would you
I
do the
don't
Guinness
mind.
factory?
Yeah, yes, we would have a look, definitely. I would definitely partake in one, but I couldn't drink several.
Yeah.
Yes. So what I've done is just score those lines and you can see how beautifully crisp this is coming together with that envelope. Look at my score lines, how incredible they are. So I'm going to glue this together now. So I'm just going to use my tape pen to do that. And I'm going to come down here and come down here. There we go. So now we can bring that over, match up the sides, pop that in place. There we go. Lovely. Just grab that in place. And then the same over here.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a little push down. There we go. And then this can come over there. And you've got a beautiful, crisply folded. Look at how beautiful those lines are.
It is, yeah.
Perfectly sized, matching coordinating cardstock to put your card in so that you can see how they all work together. It's incredible. The colours look incredible when they're together.
Oh, they do.
So it's brilliant to do that. Would you like me to show you how to do a tag next?
Yes, absolutely. Are we doing a tag now, Dean? Are you coming to me? Okay, we're coming back to me. We'll let Leanne clear a little bit up. So that was the cherry red that Leanne was just using for the envelope there. Details are up on the screen for you, $14.99. And don't forget, with the 12 by 12, one side has that gorgeous textured, and then the other side has the smooth side for you there. We're doing the A4 now. Lovely stuff. So James has just very kindly brought me another pile of the A4s over. So starting off with, is it the pastels we're going for? Yes, of course it is. So your pastel A4 cardstock that we have got here. In this one, is this one open? Hang on, this one's open, isn't it? There we go. I'm going to get it out of the packet. Let's have a look through. So these ones here that we have got in your A4 pack, you're getting 6 colours, 4 sheets of each, and that is 24 sheets in total. Again, 225 GSM weight for this one. Colours included, you have got your jade, which is on the top there. We have then got your chamois. I love that. I didn't even know how to pronounce that this morning. Chamois. We then have your sunset.
Isn't that chamois?
Is it chamois? Is that how it's pronounced? Google's lied to me.
Is it? Maybe it is chamois.
No, but I'll trust you.
You know when you get a chamois leather to thingy the car?
Oh, yes, of
Spelled the
course.
same.
Chamois or chamois? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
After your sunset there, we've moved on into the blossom. Again, a lovely colour. I really like that colour. Really like that colour. And Leann, do you know what? You can feel the quality in that there. That is brilliant.
Can, can't you?
Yeah, really can. Then we are on to your lilac. And then last but not least, we have your Arctic blue. So they are $8.99 for your pastels there. Then we are going to move on to your pastels. No, brights, sorry. Your brights next. Again, I'm going to open it up because why not? This one doesn't have an open sign on the back, so sorry, James. But in your brights, these are what you are going to be getting. So again, all of the information is the same. Your 225 GSMs. You're going to be getting the Kelly Green, which is this lovely, oh, that's like a rich green to me. Kelly Green there. You have then got your Sunflower. And then onto the Flame. And then the Cherry Red, which is what we just saw the lovely Leann doing with the envelope there. And then we also have our Fuchsia. Back to the Fuchsia. And last but not least, in the brights, we have your Splash Blue there. They are absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you're looking at these colours and you're thinking, oh my word, I need a pack of those individually, you can get them for £7.50, and I believe it is a 20 pack. It is a 20 pack of the individual colours. So if you're thinking about grabbing one of the collections and you also think, I'm going to use a lot more of that cardstock, you know what to do. Head to the site, shop the day, and you'll be able to find all of the Arden cardstock on there. And last but not least for the collection, you have got your deep tones. So again, let's open it up, let's get them out. In your deep tones, the colours that you are going to be getting are your moss, which we could use for St. Paddy's Day. We also have the walnut in there, which is a lovely deep brown colour. And then we've got your dawn red, which is what Leann did the card blank from. We then have your aubergine purple. And then after that one, you've got your Amazon. And then your final selection of colours in there is your navy blue as well. Matches me. That's what I'm wearing today, aren't I? Similar vibes. Leann, I blended into the wall this morning, you know, when I went and stood. I did, yeah. We thought we'd gone. We thought I'd gone missing. All right. So those are your A4 selection there. So you've got your brights, your pastels, and your deep tones. Again, if you do want to get any of the sheets individually, then we are selling those as a 20 pack that you can grab them from. But in the collections, you are getting 24 sheets of your coloured cardstock there. Right, whilst we get set up for the next little demo, if you didn't know, we're going to Dallas next month, and we also have a Crafterscompanion on tour here in the UK. So here's a quick little VT to give you the info.
Crafterscompanion is here, the ultimate crafting experience in the US and UK. Across 2 unforgettable days, enjoy 10 expert-led classes, hands-on projects, and endless inspiration. Learn from our expert teachers, share the joy of crafting and connect with fellow crafters. You'll leave with new skills, finished projects and unforgettable memories. Join us in Dallas, Texas or Newton Aycliffe, County Durham. Don't miss your chance to be part of Crafterganza. Get your ticket today. Discover a whole world of creative inspiration on the Crafters Companion YouTube channel. From binge-worthy crafting series to quick ideas for the last-minute occasion. There's something for every crafter. And when you want even more, watch Crafters TV live and on demand with demos, new product launches and real-time crafting. Subscribe now and start crafting with us today.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Crafters TV for our brand new show, The Craft Collective, bringing you all of our third-party guests and friends. Today is all about Arden Cardstock. Now, Leann's just getting set up and ready for another demo to show you. I'm going to say hello to a few more of you, and we do have some questions as well. The question we had was from Sweet Timp over on YouTube and asking how deep does it emboss. Now I just said to Leann quickly in the break there and she was like, don't worry, we're going to show them embossing. So we will show you that a little bit later on in the show. I just saw a comment somewhere that said, I love cardstock. I'm so excited for this to be in the US and I don't know where it's gone to because we're that busy on the show. If you are joining us as well on YouTube, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and if you're over on Facebook, give us any sort of reaction that you want to. Chemistry and Biology is saying, I think I may need to finally get this new paper trimmer and scoreboard. Yes. Dean, did we see if we had any in stock or not? Oh, we don't. But you never know. Leann is in the studio. She might be able to
influence it.
Yeah, she might. She might. Mary Pat is there. I'm saying, I get so excited about this paper that I forgot to wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. I journeyed to the rainbow's end and found not gold, but you, my friend. That's lovely. That would be a nice sentiment. Stephanie is in with us. Good morning, Leann, Brent, social superstar, CCTV team, and friends from Farmingdale. A very happy St. Patrick's Day to all. And we have also got DMOC over on YouTube. I am new and was wondering, how do I find out when the live shows are on? I seem to always miss. So, DMOC over on YouTube, depending on where you are in the world, here in the UK, we have our live shows at 12 p.m, 2 p.m, 4 p.m, and 6 p.m. as well. If you are over in the US, because we're going through the daylight savings, so I think it's now, is it 4 hours? We're ahead of the US. So the timings are, if anybody knows, Jamie, timings are for the US. We'll find out, and I'll let you know towards the end of the show. It is also Sue Garland's birthday today, 73. A very happy birthday to you, Sue Garland. All right, lovely stuff. If you do have any more questions about the fantastic cardstock from Arden that we have got going on, please do send them my way and I'll ask the lovely Leann. She's all ready and she's set up, so over to Leann.
Well, seeing as we've asked about embossing, I thought let's get crack straight on it.
Oh,
let's just
perfect.
emboss it, and I'll do some of the punching in bits later on. So I've got a piece of this white cardstock. Now this is the very white one, which is bright white. And then I've got the natural white as well. And I'm hoping we can pick up the difference. Can we pick up the difference? The studio lights might glare it a little bit. But you've got this one is it's like you've got the daylight bulb on.
Yes.
And this one is softer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's difficult. I realise looking at these two white cardstocks and trying to see the difference between the two is a challenge. But if you're looking at the bright white, think of daylight bulb.
Yes.
White LED Christmas lights. If you look at the natural one, it's a softer natural light.
You can
so
see
you can
it.
Just choose. You can see.
You
just
can
choose the one you want. I wanted to show you how beautifully it embosses because, oh my word, it really does. So I'm using the carved wood folder, 3D folder.
Nice.
And I'm just going to run this through the Gemini. You could equally run this through the MIDI, the Mini, the Junior, whichever machine that you've got, and you will get the same beautiful quality of emboss on this cardstock. It really does take the pressure and the texture very, very well.
Fab.
So if you are wanting to use it for your embossing, I couldn't encourage you to do that more. Somebody left a mucky folder there. Look at that, mucky folders.
Oh,
anyway.
never.
Never mind. We're going to put some more. Look at the quality of the depth
Yes.
of that emboss in there. I've got a couple of mucky marks. Somebody left a mucky folder. We'll not hold it against them. Look how beautiful the depth of that emboss is. It's absolutely incredible, isn't it? But equally, I thought, well, if you've embossed it, you want to know, how does it take ink?
How does it take ink?
You want to know, how does it take ink?
I do. Tell me.
It takes ink very, very well. And all of the colours take the ink very, very well. So if you're working on maybe on we'll call it chamois or chamois, or one of the paler mint greens or the paler blues, and you want to do some inking technique on the, oh, look at that mucky brush.
Oh.
Oh, I feel like I've been sabotaged. Hang on, let's get a clean brush out and see if we can retrieve the job. Let's hope this retrieves it.
I got sabotaged in the first show. You're getting sabotaged in this show.
Now look, you can see that this is taking ink absolutely beautifully.
Yeah.
And you'll take more time. I've got mucky fingerprints on there because it's a speed show. It's not about how we ink, it's about the cardstock and what we can do with the cardstock. But I thought if I'm embossing it, I need to show you that you can use your beautiful inks on here as well. And I'm going to add a bit of this colour in, why not? There we go, just around there for a couple of different colours.
Do you know what's intriguing as well there, Leanne? As you're running the brush over the cardstock, the noise that it's making, you can hear it? Even just hearing that, it's like, oh.
It is quality. Oh. It's quality at every step of the way. It's really, really beautiful. And you can see I am able to layer several colours here and I'm getting a beautiful, smooth, even, gorgeous result.
Absolutely.
And so we'll go in with this little one last and just add some warmth in here. These are our duet ink pads I'm using. You can use any. You could use your quick dry, your water reactive, your sparkles, your colour bloom, with your shimmer, whichever one you want. It's entirely up to you. These are just 3 that I picked up. There we go. So there you can see that it embosses and takes the ink absolutely beautifully. Beautiful. So we'll pop that to one side. Now what I did do while you were just chatting is I did some matting and layering on the card base that I created using monotone and black for a little stepped edge. Look how beautiful these colours go together. So that was the deeper red card base, and then we've gone with a lovely black and then a warmer cherry matte and layer. And that's why I chose those colours, because then we can put our little layer on there, and you can see how using all of the different coloured cardstocks and with the fact that it embosses beautifully, you can start to build yourself a really classy and classic looking card very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Because you've got the colours that work together, so you're not having to worry about it and work it out yourself. You've got the quality, you've got the precision, you've got the weight, you've got the feel of quality. It's just absolutely incredible. Now, what I did want to do was just pop a little bit of red cardstock, and this is the one that I tore earlier, in and emboss that for you, because you can see, oh, it's all very well, Leanne, embossing a sheet of white card. Any white card will emboss. I mean, it doesn't, but you could be forgiven for thinking that.
Yeah.
So I thought, let's emboss a coloured piece of cardstock so that you can see how the emboss still shows just as beautifully. And I've chosen red, which is a notoriously difficult colour to show on air. And I thought, if I pick a really difficult one and you can see it, you know it's going to work.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we go.
Oh,
look how beautiful that is. And that's just a mucky mark there. That's in any one of the colours that you can see that you're getting, either in the mix pack or the individual colours. It takes the emboss beautifully, and it will also ink. Let me just get a darker colour.
Oh, yes.
1 second.
Well, whilst you're getting that, just a quick question that we have answered, but the cardstock, Evelyn's asking, is the cardstock a solid colour, and what is the GSM? So yes, it is that solid colour, because it is that dyed. Yes, that's right. So obviously Leanne did tear a little bit earlier, and you could see that that colour was all the way through. For your A4s, the GSMs are 225, and on the 12 by 12s, they are 300 GSMs.
This is the one that I taught actually, so I'll turn it around and show you when I've shown you the
Oh,
embossing.
perfect.
So there we go, I've inked that up. So you see the colours take the ink just as well as the white cardstock did. Look how beautiful that is.
Look at
and
that.
just go with a lovely deep base and then a lovely deep ink on top. You get a very different look and feel, don't you? If I just turn this round, there is the torn edge. Can you just see there?
Yeah.
You can see it's about 1/2 centimetre of width. You can't see any change in the colour. And if I just get brave and do this for you, live,
There we go.
no change in colour. Look at that there. You can see the edge that's come away. That's exactly the same colour as the piece of cardstock on the other side.
Nice.
There is no change. It's beautifully dyed right the way through the core. It's incredible. So some of us really like to use our punches as well, don't we? So I thought, let's have a look at how easy it punches or how pristine it punches, because some cardstocks you need to stand it on the floor when you're punching it. It's not always as easy as that. So let's do a nice wide. Should we do a 2-inch? Let's do a 2-inch tag. So I've just cut myself a 2-inch piece of card. It cuts like an absolute dream. And then I've got my tag punch here. So I'm popping that into the 2-inch space.
Yeah.
There. And then punch. And you get a gorgeous bookmark punch at the end.
Oh,
and then you can just decide to have that straight at the end, or what I like to do sometimes is that, and just create myself a funky tag.
Oh, I love that.
Now, did you see how smooth that cut? I have to do that again actually, because I think I did that too quick. When you're cutting this with your scissors, it is so incredibly satisfying.
Wow.
It is just like butter with a quality scissor, and you still get the gorgeous pristine cut. It's just very, very, very satisfying.
It is,
Brent,
definitely.
it really is.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
that could go over here with a little bit of ink on the edge. I might do that. I'm just going to ink this around the edge, and then I might do myself a black one as well.
Why
So I'm
not?
just gonna-
While we're here.
Yeah, just to stress the edge. And of course this is speed crafting, so you can see all of the different things. You will take a little bit more time than I am. Let's put a little bit of this colour on, mix all the colours. And what this does is it just takes the stark edge off and ties in. If you're doing like the grungy distressed look, it just ties it in with the base piece. You see that doesn't look anywhere near as out of place as it did when I first put it down, when it was white only. So by doing that, you just take off that, oh, that's just being chopped out and stuck off. It's like a stark appearance. And because I used 3 colours on the base, I've just gone round with those 3 colours to give it a little distress. And you can see how that ties in very differently now. And when I hold this away from here, you go, that's a mess. And I put it on, and then you go, oh, look at that, it works.
Yeah,
So,
meant to
yes,
be.
it absolutely is worth doing. I'm going to cut a piece of black now, and I think we did 2 inches, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So let's just cut a piece of black at 2 inches. And can I just say, if you're looking for a pitch black cardstock, this is the pitch black cardstock for you, because let's just do the tear test. Look at that. Absolutely. If I put one on top of the other, look, there's the tear. No different to the bit below. It is pitch black all the way through, and every single colour that you're using, you'll have that experience with. And if you've been crafting for a while, and if you haven't been crafting for a while, the crafters who have crafted for a while, there's a little tongue tie for you, will tell you how important it is to have a cardstock that is dyed all the way through.
Yeah.
Especially when you're scoring, folding, die cutting, embossing, punching, any of those things, they'll tell you it's really, really important. Now, I've just done that there, and I want the same wave at the bottom, which I free-handed for my tag on the top here. So all I do is I put my white one on the top, and then come down with my scissors a small distance, and then I just roughly follow the freehand, and that gives me my little drop shadow.
Nice.
Which can then be glued on here in a second. You can see how they go together like that, and it matches at the bottom. Okay, so that's how it punches. It is incredible. Now, if you're corner punching, the corner punching of this, superb. Look at that. It just is absolutely a joy. And look how easy that is for me to do. Let's get another square piece here. And I'm doing it in my hand, exactly. I'm not even having to lean on this, because the quality of the way the cardstock's being made for you and milled means that this is effortless and easy for you to do. And that is a matte and layer with rounded corners suddenly is elevated. And that's like a premium invite. Do one matte and layer in white on top of that with a rounded corners print on it. Premium invite for a nighttime soiree. And it's going to feel quality when they receive it at home. I mean, you could just be going to the pub. No judgment from me, I like a pub.
We all do.
I love a pub.
We all do.
And do you know what else I like? I like sitting on a bar stool at a pub.
Do you?
Yes, I do. I like sitting at the bar. I think you get all the crack. You hear all the gossip.
Well, you do actually,
when you're sitting on
don't you?
a stool at the bar.
Yeah,
right,
you do.
let's have a look at how it die cuts now, should we?
Yes, please.
So I've got my Gemini Mini. I've just thrown it on the floor. 1 second, I'm getting it back. Gemini Mini folder, because I thought, you know what, you want to see how it cuts in manual machines as well as the electronic machine, because you could be forgiven for thinking, and if I was at home thinking, do I need this cardstock? Right, well, Leann's put that through the manual machine. I want to know if it's easy if I'm doing it myself. Like, can I wind it through on my own?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take a piece of black cardstock, and we're going to do a lovely birthday wishes sentiment for this. So I've got one of my mini dies. We had these on last week. I think we still have got some in stock, Brent.
Yes, we do. And we've got a craft together coming up with it after this show with Ben and Debbie.
Oh, lovely.
So,
well, you definitely need to grab them then.
Yeah.
So look, I'm winding that through effortlessly, just as you would expect. And there are all of the letters for wishes that have come out there, which I'm going to put on my tag. Now, that brings me to, I realise I'm doing a lot of very quick talking in this hour. So I hope everybody's following. Brent, if you need me to shut up to get a word in,
no, honestly, I will interrupt you. I've got a few questions for you, but there's a lot of comments, a lot of love for the cardstock and the embossing that you've been doing.
So now I'm bringing in the next thing that you absolutely must have, and you must have in abundance. Buy several, buy them all, only ever use them. Have 5, line them up on your desk. You won't regret it, trust me. This is our incredible tacky glue, which has a fine tip applicator inbuilt in the pen.
Yes.
So if you love to do your tacky glue, but you struggle decanting it into a fine tip applicator, you don't want to store it in a fine tip applicator, or you want a fine tip applicator on the go, this is the one for you. The incredible thing about this is you might think, well, Leann, you'd be sitting home thinking, it's going to all get clogged in the end of the nozzle. And then how do I clean that nozzle out? Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Because the lid has got technology built inside which plugs that hole in the top when you screw your lid on tight. And that means you never get a blockage or a backing up of the tacky glue in the nozzle. So all I would say is my top tip is make sure you screw that back on tight. Don't leave it half. If you leave it on your desk like that, don't come back and say to me, Leann, my glue nozzle clogged up. Because I'll say, I told you not to.
Yeah.
You've got to screw your lid on tight. Not so tight that you can't get it off again, but just make sure it's in place.
Yeah.
And that is now sealed perfectly. And you won't get any clogging in your nozzle. And when you take your lid off again, it's going to be ready to use and perfectly. And because you've got this brilliant little fine tip applicator inbuilt, it means you can do all of your detailed die cut gluing without any of the overspill.
I love that.
You need several.
Definitely.
And the great thing about sticking things down with a wet glue like this is you've got some manoeuvrability time. You definitely need several.
I do.
You need
well, for
one in your craft
$2.50.
bag, one in your handbag, one on your desk, couple on your desktop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. When you start using this, you'll use it a lot more than you think.
Yeah.
And it's got not a cheap glue in here. This has got the best glue in the world inside. This is Kalal.
Kalal.
So you've got your Kalal glue. You'll know if you've watched me for a while, and I've been around for a while, that in all senses of the word, I think Kalal is the best glue in the world. I advocate for that all the time, and I'll not be dissuaded from it.
No.
And you need, look, you can see, I'm using the tiniest amount with that fine tip applicator. and we are getting a beautiful, precise, no spillage, no seepage.
Nope.
Glue, but an incredible, flat, perfect. What was that?
What, you're knocking off?
I don't
What's
think I
gone
knocked
there?
anything off. I think something just, it was the end of my tape pen.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought, what have I done? You just get a gorgeous glue.
She's been in the studio for 45 minutes and she's chucking
I'm wrecking
dies
everything,
around,
I
embossing
know.
folders. It's because she's that excited for the new Arden cardstock.
I'm so excited with that cardstock, I can't tell you. So there you go, you can see I've got the wishes on there in a black, and so when I put this on here now, look how it all starts to come together.
Yes.
It looks fabulous, doesn't it? Let's have a look at cutting the word birthday.
Yeah.
But we'll do it on a different colour. Should we do it on the, let's do it on the lovely bright cherry.
Yeah.
Was this cherry?
That one is your, is it cherry? Yes, cherry red,
It's
and then the
cherry, this
deeper
one?
one's the dawn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful colours, absolutely beautiful. So now we'll put the word birthday through the folder, and this is a very intricate folder you can see there. So I'm just holding that, not using my repositionable tape. I'm sailing by the seat of my pants. Not quite. There we go. And then this will wind through, absolutely no problem at all, no effort, because the cardstock is made in a way where it won't resist the die cutting,
Yeah.
it will support the die cutting. That's it, that's me trying to get the sentiment out. Let's release that little bit. So now I've got the word birthday, and I can pop that across there for birthday wishes.
Oh, wow.
Or I could put it here for birthday wishes if I thought it looked better there. I can put it along the edge of my wishes there, or I could put it here. I could put it through the middle. I think I like it through the middle.
I like the middle.
Do you like it through the middle?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think it's
let's do
striking with the
that.
black behind it.
And then we've got our fine tip tacky glue.
Yeah.
Now look how fine this sentiment is. That's being cut from this absolutely gorgeous cardstock. And look how I'm able to use this incredible little fine tip applicator on it. And I'll get a beautiful adhesion. We're going to do that right through the middle. Birthday wishes, there we go. And then to pop that in place, I'm just going to have a little bit of 3D glue. Probably pinch a bit of Sheila's ribbon. Let's go with this one. You can't have a tag without a bit of ribbon. So let's thread this through. Might need some tweezers, but we'll see if I can manage without. There we go. Pull that through like that. Pop it off to the side. Bit of 3D glue on the base of the tag. Pop that there like that. And then I'll put a tiny bit under there, and that'll just keep that still so that it doesn't move away.
Right, yeah.
Chop off the ends of your ribbon there, and you've got entirely made from the Arden cardstock, showing how you can make your card base, your beautiful mats and layers with your embossed and inked and die cut and laid, all of the techniques using the Arden cardstock. And don't forget your beautiful, pristine, matching, quality box envelope to put it in. You've got everything which is coordinated and matches, and what that does is take everything you do from homemade to handmade. It elevates what you're doing, it professionalizes, and that's because you've got the beautiful quality cardstock from Arden, and you won't regret it.
Absolutely stunning. Honestly, very, very stunning. Leann, while you've got them there though, just because if people have joined us a little bit later, I don't think they saw you score the cardstock.
Score again.
So we just wanting to know, does the cardstock from Arden crack when scored and folded? Let us show you.
Oh, I can't wait to show you. Right, so let's pop that one there. And let's move the mini out the way. Let's bring this back. And what I'll do is I'll get a different colour.
Yeah.
Because I think a different colour will show the red. I chose the red because it shows you that a thing that is notoriously difficult to work with is beautiful to work with when you're crafting. But I'm going to get this colour so you can really see that This colour is Purple Haze.
Purple Haze.
So let's fold a, should we say a 5x7 card?
Go on then.
So we're going to need 10 inches here. So I'm putting that on the trim side, trimming that down to 10 inches. We'll move that out of the way. And then this needs to be 7 inches tall,
Yeah.
5 inches wide our card. So let's trim that. And can I just take a second to show you no fluffy edge. Look how precise that is. Absolutely clean cut. And look at this. Look at this.
Yeah.
No core colour. Absolutely the same colour all the way through as the outside of the cardstock. And Jamie's saying he could not get any closer. He's truly testing it. Look at that there. So I'm showing you there, pristine cut, core, exactly the same colour. So you don't get any white showing through, which is absolutely incredible. Flip this to my score side. And we were doing 5x7, 5 inches wide, 7 inches tall, or the other way if you're doing a 10 fold. Let's go to the 5 inches line. Come down so you can see that, guys. There you go. So we're going to the 5 inches line and I'm using my scoring tool. And then I always recommend with scoring, you don't go in and try to push your tool through the bench.
Yeah.
So you're not trying to push your tool through the card, through the board and through the bench underneath. You're gliding your tool across the surface,
Yeah.
putting pressure into the groove underneath and doing several of these in this way. What this does is break down, soften the fibres in the card, relaxes the fibres in the card, which then tells it, I want you to bend.
Yeah.
I want you to bend to my will. I want you to bend where I tell you to bend and I want you to do it perfectly. Now the card is incredible. So you can see I've been over there probably 15 or 20 times now. And I'll keep doing it just so that you know that that number is not exaggerated.
Yeah.
That's a lot of times that I've put pressure over there now. No hole. No breaking through the fibres. It takes the score line, but it withstands the need for you, on the desire for you to score it to get it pristine. So do it several times softly and then fold it over, burnish, and you will have an incredible, precise score line, which looks like it's been professionally manufactured.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. And if you make boxes with these, as I did with the envelope, if you're folding a gift box, I can do one quickly. If you're folding a gift box, then it is unbelievable when it comes to this cardstock. It really is.
Yeah.
Because you get all of the crisp lines. It's put together and it holds its shape. You can see there, it's holding its structure. It's not bending away. It's not curving, which means your boxes have got flat bottoms, straight sides. They look like you've purchased it, you've made it yourself. It elevates, homemade to handmade. And when you're making it home yourself and you're gifting to people or you're selling, quality base ingredients are what matters. That's why my sister only uses Lurpak butter and bee raw flour in her cake making business. Even though she could get a cheap vegetable spread and a bargain flour, she will not, because she gets a better cake from really good butter and really good flour. And that's what you're doing when you get a really good cardstock. You're investing in your finished pieces and also your experience when you're crafting.
Definitely. I've got one more question, Leanne.
Yes.
I'm just seeing all of these big red question marks come through on the comments. So just over there, have you got an A4 and a 12 by 12 out or not?
Yes.
Yes. So
2 cards.
if you just show us the
same
A4
colour.
and the 12.
So see if there's any difference in colour. I love that.
And maybe something to do with the touch and the feel of them as well.
Oh my word, that is such a good... Who has that?
That was from Sister P4 over on YouTube.
Sister P4, you are where it's at. You know the right questions to ask. Right, so I've got Purple Haze, and I've got Purple Haze in the A4 and in the 12 by 12. So if I put the A4 and the 12 by 12 side by side, absolutely perfect colour. And you can see here, if you come in close, Jamie, this is the smooth. There's the texture.
Yes.
You can see there. So there's your Purple Haze, absolute colour matching. And it might look like this is a little bit different. It's only the light catching the texture. The actual dye is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And we've talked about the fact that this has got colour perseverance technology in it. So actually, that also means that, let's say you buy all of this now, And in 3 years, you use all of your A4 cardstock, but you've still got a pile of your 12 by 12 on a shelf.
Mm-hmm.
You should be using it. And then you go and buy yourself another pack of A4. In 3, 4 and 5 years' time, it will be exactly the same colour.
Yeah.
You won't get any fade. There's colour perseverance technology in here, which means that you're not getting that fade over time in the light as you would with a traditional dyed cardstock.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible, which then again gives you that elevation, higher level than other people that are crafting with cardstocks out there. It gives you what you need in terms of homemade to handmade.
Yeah. Absolutely. And another thing to add as well, perfect for your scrapbooking because the cardstock is acid and lignin free as well. So definitely if you are into your scrapbooking, make sure you grab yourself some of the fantastic Arden cardstock. Just as Leann was mentioning there as well, this is a question that I've actually got for Leann because Arden told us when they were sending over the information that this foils perfectly.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
is that your foil press that
you
similar?
can foil press,
Yes.
foil transfer, gilding flake,
Oh.
any of those things. Letterpress, it letterpresses absolutely beautifully. So if you've got your letterpress and you want to letterpress a beautiful, you know, our royal purple letterpress ink on this gorgeous amethyst cardstock, that is going to, going to look incredible. So all of your techniques, I will say to you that this is an exceptional, high quality, versatile, multi-purpose cardstock. Fold with it, score it, die cut it, ink it, emboss it, foil it, glitter it, like whatever you want to do. Do your heat foiling, your foil transfers, your gilding flakes, your stamping, your shimmer spray, your inks, your glitter paste, your stenciling. There is so much fabulous stuff. The only thing I would say is your floral quilling flowers, because it's a high weight of card, you need a lower weight of paper when you're quilling. But for anything else, all of the other techniques, it is absolutely exceptional.
Fab. Honestly, Leann, thank you very much for showing us that. Loads of comments coming in, loving the cardstock, loving the card that you've just done for us there. Beautiful card. Thank you, Leann. Brilliant tool to have with the tag punch. The punches are brilliant and the brilliant craft tools to have. Absolutely, they are indeed. So if you have enjoyed Leann's very whistle-stop quick tour there of the Arden cardstock, do head to the website on Shop the Day. So we've got for you available the 12 by 12s and the A4s in your deep tones, your brights and your pastels. So you can grab them as a collection, but we do also have all of the colours individually on there as well. However, if I remember off the top of my head, it's the bubblegum and the canary. We only have the A4 of the bubblegum and the canary. 12 by 12s will be coming soon, but then the granite, we do not have that yet, but they will be coming. All UK only, and very, very soon we'll be over with our friends across the pond in the US. My word, that show has absolutely flown over. Our first brand new show of the Craft Collective with the lovely Arden cardstock. Coming up next for you all at 4 p.m. here in the UK, we've got the lovely Ben and Debbie Robinson joining us for a craft together on the mini dies, which we did see Leann just use there. And then later on this evening at 6 p.m, we have got Forgotten Favourites. So do come back and join us for those shows. Leann, once again, a big massive thank you for coming and joining me in the studio.
Thank you. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a bit of a whistle stop, but I've loved it. I love working with you, Brent.
I know, it just
Don't
flies
tell anyone
over.
You're my favourite.
Time for... Oh, I won't tell anyone. Shh, don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Save this show, everyone, and watch it back every time. Everyone listen to Leann what she just said there. All right. As I said, join us back here in an hour's time with Ben and Debbie Robinson for Craft Together on the mini dies. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.